So let's start with the deal that happened today. LaMelo Ball got dealt from the Charlotte Hornets to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Naz Reid and 1,000 draft picks.
And a 2033 unprotected.
Yeah, 2033 unprotected and some first-round pick swaps, 3 second-round picks. Yeah, all of that. Thoughts on the deal for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and then we'll get to the Hornets side of this.
I want Rico to go first because I'm probably going to be way more verbose about this.
You want to hear the thoughts for the Hornets or
for the let's do the Minnesota side first.
I think for Minnesota, it was okay. We missed out on Jaylen Brown. This is the best we have. And Anthony, are you good? Will you not demand a trade? And we got you something, and let's see what we can do. It's going to be a hell of a backcourt. Good luck with that. So there you go.
Okay, hold on. So the Minnesota side of it, I think this is like psychological breakdown written all over it. You have LaMelo Ball is fun. I didn't say a winning player. He's fun. He'll take 30-footers off 1 foot, and you're like, why? And Anthony Edwards is a psycho, but he's also one of the 5 best players in the sport. Mm-hmm. Those two together, you're looking at like Chernobyl reactor. So cool, as long as it's not on my team. The Hornet thing is way more interesting because they finally looked like they had some momentum. They hit more threes than anybody, including Bobby Nipples, Ball, and Brandon Miller. But maybe it does come back to we're paying LaMelo Ball how much? He's available how often? And are we sure he's a winning player? Mm-hmm. Versus offload him. They get Naz Reid, who's an absolute winner, a culture guy. You reset your salary allocation, and now you have a bevy of picks. Mm-hmm. Look, Knippel's just scratching the surface, and he's awesome. Brandon Miller is awesome. Now, this is where it trips me out. Now they're going to deal Miles Bridges when they have him on a value contract. Mm-hmm. That's the Rico Beard portion because you are the official rep of Miles Bridges.
Well, that's where it gets back to, David, as we talked to pre-show. For Pistons fans out there, Mike, and I'm going to ask you.
No.
Can I at least ask the question? You shaped the narrative too much. Why not bring him here? Why not bring him here on the court? On the court, he can score. Maybe you can find the Robin cheap. You know he's going to bring it. Okay. Now, it's the off-the-court thing. You got to make sure he
Why don't you say it out loud?
Stays separated from his baby mama.
Yeah.
And he'll be okay.
How about beating the daylights out of your baby's mother in front of said baby, then violating the PPO? I'm all set. But that's a me thing. If you want them, do it.
But then, now they're back together again. So I'm saying, keep those two separated.
On
the court, he's cheap. Look, you took a chance on somebody who may or may not be going up for federal things for gambling. So
I answered. I don't know what else I can say. I answered.
Quit shaping the narrative.
I didn't, David.
And regarding the Charlotte side, and I know, Mike, we've had this discussion before, these never get used, but they now have a $40 million trade exception.
Can Paul Serra find a single time one of these behemoth trade exceptions has ever been used?
Maybe they use a portion of it. I don't know.
These are like, I don't even know what they do. No one uses them.
Let's go over to the news that Austin Reeves intends to sign a 4-year, $185 million max deal with the LA Lakers. According to reports, Detroit was circling, and they decided to go in and give him the max so he wouldn't go to Detroit. Your thoughts on the deal?
I mean, I like it. I like Austin Reeves. I don't know what else I can say. I mean, is he perfect? No, there are no perfect players. Like, Wembanyama's not available last I checked. I like Austin Reeves. He was one of my top targets. He's a guy I've wanted for a couple of months, where I talked about doing a sign and trade with Duren when Wendell Carter was busy, crushing him. But it is what it is. The Lakers did the right thing.
They did. They took care of their own. And I guess the good news I'm going to take from that, what David just said, Mike, is it tells me that Trajan is out there working the phones. that if LA is trying to lock him up, that means that the Pistons have been pushing the envelope, trying to bring somebody here. Trajan sees what we see. I'm going to count that as a win.
And I'll give you another win. Because the Lakers committed the money to Austin Reeves, they don't have the money to go after Jalen Duren, which furthers your leverage as to why you never should pay this guy anywhere even approaching $150 million.
He's right, you know. No, but
we're back together.
Right. This is the move that I look what Trajan did, and I'm like, yes. It going back to when the Erod trade that Scott Harris tried to make, and it's like, okay, you try. I'll give you partial credit for this. Trajan, I'm giving you partial credit. Now finish it out.
So this one just coming in, breaking news with the NBA. They're announcing, and Joe Lacob is announcing that they are going to build a giant retirement home next to Chase Center because Al Horford is now signing a 2-year, $14 million deal with the Warriors. So now they all can live right next to the stadium and play together.
No, David.
For recess.
When will they relocate Polk High? Polk High School needs to be right outside the building because somebody needs to tell them, guys. It's
40-year-old Al Horford is going back to the Warriors. Yes.
You know what? I can't knock the hustle. That's one of those. You couldn't have told me he would be in the league for over 20
It's now 20 years now, yes.
Look, I'll always be thankful for Big Al. He helped bring me a championship. He's a gentleman. He's respected around the league. He's a smart player. But, man, when you're talking about what David said,
think about it,
it's
Mike.
Spot on, dude.
He played for young Billy Donovan.
Dude, they really think it's 5 years ago. Yeah, when Billy Donovan wasn't using hair dye.
Right.
He was teammates with Joakim Noah, who feels like he's been out of the league for 10 years. Yeah, David, I just, they're in full denial. That's what Golden State's doing. They're in total denial phase.
This is truly, we're just going to go ahead. And that's why I could easily see them going after a LeBron. Just throw everybody in there.
Well, LeBron would help them. LeBron's really good.
No, I'm saying, but talking about retirement home.
Yeah.
And let's close it out with this one because this is a fun story. Because there was a certain nickname for a player at Utah State. He went on to play elsewhere in college. His nickname was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Robbie Avila.
And he has signed an Exhibit 10 contract to play in the Summer League with the Los Angeles Lakers. He can now meet Kareem Abdul-Jabbar this summer.
This is theater. When he was at Indiana State, what a show. I give Josh Schertz full credit for this kid. I love it. Turn on Summer League. Is it on?
It will be on in
next
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Those will be appointment viewing. He plays like he's 60.
You know what, Mike? I'll get your credential. You can fly out there.
Oh, baby.
You can bet the ponies in the day, Summer League at night.
Robbie Avila over everything.
He shot 40% from three. He's going to kill the Summer League.
He's going to get killed. He does not have the athleticism to play in the NBA, brother. He's a fun story, but you could see it when they would play higher level teams in college.
When they played Michigan, it was he wasn't the same. He just looked like Cream.
Current one who can't find the straw in his cup.
Right.
Remember that video? He couldn't find LeBron wins the scoring title and Kareem couldn't find the straw for his beverage.
That is your NBA Fast Break 97.1.